What's up everyone, welcome to this video. We're going to be having a new ban list. Today I believe there was an announcement that there was going to be some formats changing information available for standard sometime early this week. I assume that will be later today, so I don't really want to spend my time crafting a new deck for the standard environment until I know what's going on exactly. I suspect that Euro will be banned and maybe even Omnet or Lotus Cobra. And maybe perhaps even the other thing, the Lucky Clover in the Adventure decks, because that one can get out of hand quite a bit. And I think the way Wizards of the Coast is handling things now, they are not really a fan of free cast, or in the Lucky Clover's case, like a free spell. So instead I'm going to be diving and seeing if Goblins is still any good. I've been playing a lot of Goblins, as you know. I've played it on the channel quite frequently, and most of my Goblin videos do quite well. I dropped a bit of the Ironcrag feats that I was running in my previous build, and I'm running only one now. The reason why I went with one instead of three like I usually do is sometimes when you drop the Muxus down with the Ironcrag feat and you somehow find several of these and lands on top of your deck, you can whiff quite badly, and that's what happened in the qualifier for myself. I cast the Muxus several times and then I found either too many lands or I found Ironcrag feats on top and making him completely useless in that way. I don't want that to happen again, so let's just jump into some ranked with regular goblins. I'm going to be doing the Mythic Q today. What's going on? Deck name too long. Okay then. Sorry, I just put this deck together, so need to change this then. Goblin Zendikar. Well, it's not really Zendikar. There's not a single Zendikar card in here. I was considering some of the Zendikar goblins to put in here, but I don't think any of them are good enough. Anyways, there we go. Save and exit, and let's have a look. I'm now at 928. Alright, and it's 2 days left, so alright, I need to grind a little bit then. Historic ranked, there we go, and let's select the goblins. Let's just see what's gonna happen. I always record my first game, like I mentioned many times before, so up against somebody called Nice to See You. Alright, so nice to see you too, sir, and let's have a look. This hand is garbage. Let's mulligan that. This is better. We have a Goblin Matron into a Warchief into a possible Muxus. That's quite nice. Do I keep the lands or do I... what should I drop here? I guess I will drop a Matron and keep the Warchief. I think fetching one Muxus from the deck is good enough. And let's get rid of this. I'm curious. I'm a bit... you know, like on one hand I want to drop the Warchief instead here and keep two Matrons because having multiple Muxus is quite nice, but let's go with this and see how it goes. I do need something to ramp myself into a Muxus though. But land go, and let's see what the opponent is up to. Okay, Rakdos Sacrifice, alright then, so Goblin Conspicuous Snoop go. There's a Muxus naturally. Okay, perfect. So we don't need to look for a Muxus in that case. I guess I'll put the Goblin Warchief down then. Oh, there's a land on top. Well, we do need land, so that's quite okay, I guess. So I'll go with this. I hope they don't have a Claim the Firstborn. If they do, that can be quite bad for us. Because then they can steal one of the creatures and kill both of them. But there's no point holding back. I really need to just go all in here, I guess. We don't really have removal in this deck. Reckless Sacrifice can sometimes be a bad matchup, but luckily they play a bit of a long game, so... okay. Goblin Familiar, come on, don't have Claim the Firstborn. Please. Oh, they have it. Ah, oh, damn. Oh well, they had it. That's hard, that's very harsh, but at least they cannot do the cat combo then. Was a little bit of a pass there. I I'm suspicious. I think they might have a second one. Oh no, they do not. They do not. Their cat combo is alive again though with the Woe Strider now, which is a little bit harsh. Let's play that land. So what should I go for here? I need a means of generating mana, I guess. So we are going to be taking quite a beating next turn. Let's go for the Goblin Matron first. Yes, take that action. I don't think they have any. Goblin Incinerator would have been good if I had the mana to destroy that. But I guess what I need to be going for here is a Wily Goblin for the treasure token. This next turn we cannot cast the Muxus just yet, but what we can do is put a Chieftain into play, into a Wily Goblin if we draw land, So they are gonna sacrifice their goat with the other. No, they are not. They are not. They missed a bit of damage there, I think. Blood Artist, that's not looking good for us. So, anything else coming down here? That it might even block the Woe Strider here. I mean, they want to activate that priest anyways, right? So I'm gonna block the Woe Strider to reduce the damage a little bit. I do take some damage from the Blood Artist here, but now it's kind of not worth it for them to use the priest here. Conspicuous Snoop. Yeah, let's try. Maybe I can even find a Wily Goblin on top. Now there's a land on top, so Wily Goblin go. That puts us at 6 lands, so next turn I can Muxus. They can activate the priest and response next turn if they want to. But we still get the trigger next turn, so all we need to do is survive here, I guess. If they want to... Okay, they sacrifice the goat. I'm not sure if that's the right play, but fine. I'm just happy we managed to get to 6 mana. Maybe we are too late to win, but let's see. We could pull off some ridiculous stuff off the top though, like if we can find a Krenko and a hasty creature, we might be able to make it. So let's see what they can do here. They could... If they attack with the Woe Strider, I need to block it with the Conspicuous Snoop. They decide not to attack, well then they might have just lost their opportunity to win. So activate this, here comes Muxus. And come on, Krenko. Oh, there's a Krenko, but we don't have haste. We can generate some haste though, so let's go with this one. Oh, this is going to hurt. But I need to do it. Maybe I even need to cast it like this so they cannot mess stuff up in the middle. I will sacrifice the Conspicuous Snoop and the Skirk Prospector. Here we go. Please, please, please don't activate the priest. 2 triggers there, alright. Now is the time to sacrifice, I guess. They do that. Let's think. So we get a bunch of triggers there from the... We take 2 damage, we take another 2 damage next turn. Damage from the cat as well. If this one comes down, this one will be a 5/5. It gets +1/+1 for each goblin, so a 7. 7, and this one is a 2-3. It's not enough. I need to get rid of the Muxus here, unfortunately. They go and right, activate the Krenko. Do I need to block it? No, they don't have hasty creatures, so let's just go in here. I hope they don't see the play. Like, can they even bring this back? Actually, they don't have it. They cannot win because they don't have enough stuff in the graveyard. Let's see, this puts us to 4. The cat will attack in once. That puts us to 3. Oh, they're not even attacking in. Oh no. Oh no. Come on, what a stupid game right now. Just call it. Yeah, they have it. They I don't understand. Why is this cat combo not banned in Historic? Why is Muxus not banned while at it? Well, let's go to game number 2. Like, we were very close there, but we got very unlucky with the Muxus play. I feel if Muxus had found like one hasty creature, we would have been fine, but we did not. We did not. We did see that there was a land on top, so that was quite kind of bad, but we lost quite a bit of rank there. Not a fan of that, but oh well. Let's see. So I'm gonna keep this. We don't have a Muxer, but we have a very nice curve, so that's hard to pass on. Like, I would love putting this down with these two in play, so let's keep that. The opponent does go first though. Let's see what they are up to. Waiting, and we're up against a slow opponent. Alright then. So, come on. Should I tell them Yoko? I will tell them hello first, see if they are here, if they are around. Okay, Gilded Goose, so it's another sacrifice deck by the looks of it. The game does not want me to win today, but then... yeah, go. So... I'm not gonna sacrifice the Skirk Prospector just yet. Yeah, resolve that, and they have a lot of mana available to them. So maybe it's not a sacrifice deck. Waiting. Oh, we're against one of those opponents that has to take a pause every single play. Here goes the Conspicuous Snoop. There's a land on top, so next turn if I Goblin Matron, then we should be fine here. I'm gonna attack in. If they want to block with the Paradise Druid, I would love that. Oh, they just block with the goose. Alright then, so that's it for this turn. Let's see, they have 5 mana this turn. There could be a Nissa coming down now. Blue mana, Euro maybe? Okay, anticipate. Oh well, that puts them back a turn. That's good, that's good. So they are mana screwed maybe? See, are they mana screwed or not? They put a card in their hand. And they play a land, so I think they just got a land off top there, so let's pass this. And yes, my turn. Ah, that's interesting. Can I benefit from this? If I put the Goblin Warchief down here, can I somehow... Let's put the Warchief down for a second and see if I can... Can I pull this off? Can I sacrifice this and still get the goblins? Yes, I can. Perfect, perfect. So we got these goblins on the field. I am able to sacrifice these two, but let's attack in first. So no attacks just yet, and let's attack in with everything here. Block the Prospector again, that's fine. Okay, there we go. Now we sacrifice this Goblin. And we sacrifice this one to get a Muxus from the deck. Go, and if they don't remove our stuff now, we should be in a very good position next turn. But even, can I go for a Krenko play here? No, I don't have the mana for that. So let's just get the Muxus here and end the turn, see what this is gonna lead to. Another Anticipate. Okay, so they got one less mana to use now. Get something there, so they are at 5 mana next turn. That's good to know. Yes, still at 5 mana. A Tuk Rubble Fort. What is this? What are we up against? If somebody knows what kind of a deck this is, please let me know. I've never seen anybody play that. Well, I'm glad it's not sacrificed, but I don't think they can do much against what's happening next. They could potentially counter one of these, but they only have 2 cards in hand, so that's fine with me if they do. They did not counter, alright. Ooh. Oh, wow, that's a spicy hand. Let's take that action and let's grab ourselves a Krenko then, since we already have a Muxus in the hand. The Iron Crack is at the bottom now. We have 1 mana here. If I sacrifice these 2, I can... Actually, I just need to sacrifice this one. So let's sacrifice this. Get the Krenko on the battlefield. They do something, no, let's activate the Krenko. Should I go even wider? I think I should. Let's go with this, sacrifice this Krenko. There's a high chance there's another Krenko on top, so I'm just gonna keep going and cast a second Muxus. If they want to counter it, that's fine again. So put Muxus number 2. Oh, I should have sacrificed that one. I can I? Stupid. I'm stupid. Oh well, it's fine. We lose some value there. I should have sacrificed one of the Krenkos. Okay, there we go, and let's sacrifice this one. So we lost 1 Goblin there, but watch them have something like a fog effect now. That would be really annoying. There we go, and we go with everything. Muxus becomes absolutely huge. So they need to block the Muxus, and do they have a fog effect or not? Okay, so they blocked there. And we go ahead with everything. And that's game. Perfect. So after the next game, how much rank do we get? Because only a 98% person, right? 971. Is that where we started? I'm not sure. I want to get to around 600 or 500 today. I will grind most of my rank on the last day, because the rank decay on the last day is absolutely insane. And I should always cycle the 500 gold quest, because like you see, I just cycled and I got a 750 in return. Always do that, because it's just better value if you're a free-to-play player, especially, to get as much gold as you can from the daily quests. So after game number 3 now then, and let's have a look what we're up against next. Up against Pettigol. Okay, 93%. A lot of low percentages I'm facing today. So we have an Iron Crack feat in the hand, which I can probably cast quite consistently with the Wily Goblin. If I keep this a 2-lander with no guarantee of going off here, but if I can land this and untap with this into a Krenko will be quite good. I'm gonna be greedy and keep it just under the assumption that I will probably draw into either a Matron or a Muxus naturally. And up against mono green, there is a Matron, perfect. I guess I need to play the Wily Goblin just to have a ramp plan here instead of the Conspicuous Snoop because we didn't draw any land yet. If they want to waste removal on this, that's fine. There's a land, perfect. So Goblin Matron time. Take that action, and we are 4 mana now, so now the Iron Crack Feet can really shine. Let's grab a Muxus from the deck. There we go. Watch them suddenly. Well, I'm not gonna attack. I want this as a possible sacrifice for the next turn. A Questing Beast comes down. We attack with both. Yeah, no blocks, so down to 13. And now we drank them up. So Iron Crack Feet, autopay. Does mean we cannot cast anything else anymore this turn, but come on, let's do this. Perfect. So these will not do anything right now, but I can cycle this. Cycling is not a cast, so I will definitely do that. I will sacrifice one of my Skirk Prospectors here, and I am gonna cycle this to get rid of the Questing Beast. Yes, take that action. There we go, and I need to... what's the... Maybe you can hear my phone is ringing like crazy in the background. I'm not sure what's going on, but the opponent decided to scoop it there. Alright, we're at 8 for 8. Let's keep on going. So let's see, waiting for server. I keep having this effect. I contacted Wizard of the Coast about already. They told me to reinstall, but reinstalling didn't really seem to do much for me. Like, I keep on having the waiting for server thing the whole time. Anybody else having that? I guess there must be more people, right? So up against you, Mori. A very low percentage person yet again. We do have a Goblin Matron that's kind of good. I'm gonna keep this. And we have all the lands, we have 3 of the same ones. I really like the Zendikar Rising full art lands. Oh, perfect, we have a really nice curve here. Up against goblins, not goblins, rogues, I mean. I want to make this deck work in Historic. I really like the rogues deck. Hey, a Soaring Tartif. What are they gonna do? Mill. They didn't mill anything important. Perfect. Kind of helpless, and that didn't matter either. My turn, and here we go. So I could get rid of the Merfolk Windrobber here, but I don't think that really does much right now. So instead, I'll just go for the Conspicuous Snoop. There's a Matron on top that doesn't really help much, but pass the turn, and I hope I can survive because this deck can get quite strong rather quickly. If they put a... so they mill the Matron, and we have a Castle Embereth on top, which is also getting milled here. I haven't milled anything of value yet, and there's another land, so a land is quite nice, and a Goblin Warchief on top. I mean, I should probably go with this plan and try to get some counter spells out of the hand. There we go, so that's gone, and I cannot cast the Muxus unfortunately. Yeah, I'm gonna lose this Muxus. There's nothing to do about that, I'm afraid, but there we go. Let's go in. If they have any flash creatures, they do. They got a flashy rogue right there. They put it on the Skirk Prospector. I think I will let them, I guess. And they buffed all their rogues now. I mean, this one is gonna die anyways, right? So I might as well sacrifice it. Do I want to sacrifice? Oh, I made a mistake. I was thinking if I should sacrifice more things, but that's not happening anymore. So let's go in, and I might actually lose this one. And again, if I untap and I can get a Krenko to land, that's also not bad, right? Especially since I can play this second Skirk Prospector on the field as well already, so maybe it's not all bad. So they go in for 6 damage. We have another land on top. Ah, will be milled. That's good. I don't want that land. A Zaretsan, so probably getting the Muxus out to graveyard, but this means they are tapped out and they will not be able to counter whatever we do next. They grab a Muxus, but they do not have any things after. Oh no. Let's play a land, and I think putting this on the battlefield. Oh, I made a mistake, didn't I? Yeah, I messed up. I needed this on the battlefield to be able to sacrifice the goblins from the Krenko. I cannot do that anymore, unfortunately. But let's put Krenko down now. We can at least block the Zaretsan this coming turn. Activate this then. Create a bunch of goblins. That's 4 tokens to block with. I'm not gonna attack in. I'm gonna wait a bit. If I can get in next turn. I think I can win next turn. I mean, they have 2 things in their hands. One of those could be a counter spell, but I doubt it. I hope they show us what's in their hand, because I don't care about that Zulaport Duelist right now. Playing this next turn will be really great, because that will reduce the cost of a Muxus even further. They don't have any trample here either. Yeah, I mean, I also have the Gempalm Incinerator if I want to get rid of the Soaring Tardive, so it's not bad. I can survive this turn for sure, and I can survive next turn as well with everything that's established on the board right now. They decide to attack in with the Tardive and the Wind Rubber. Okay, so that puts us to 4. Fine. I mean, if they don't attack in it, then I have these as extra goblins on the field to make the Krenko even bigger later on. So it really works out perfectly for me right now. Seems the opponent is still undecided if they want to go in here. Like that the opponent is kind of holding back here, that they are not sure if they should commit to a full attack or not, is great. That's really great, because that tells me that they probably don't have what it takes to win the game here. Such a shame that we lost the Goblin Warchief there. Ah, the whole time I was planning to play that Warchief. I think I was even talking about it earlier. But yeah, there's no Warchief play coming. For anybody that was waiting for that, that's not gonna happen. They sacrificed that. They need to have a way to deal with the Krenko, I guess. The opponent is a little bit in a panic mode right now, I suppose, but I like it. I like them panicking because, well, maybe I don't like them panic. I kind of want the rogue deck to succeed. It's my favorite deck. Hey, they got rid of the Krenko. Good job, opponent. And we found another Goblin Warchief. I'm gonna take this one. Only cost 2 after all. Put this down. Put the Goblin Matron down. It cannot counter it. Yes. Oh, opponent, you're in trouble, buddy. You're in a lot of trouble. The Muxus only costs 3 now, so let's put a Skirk Prospector down next. If they want to bounce the Prospector, I can replay it. Here we go. So sacrifice this one. Sacrifice this one. Sacrifice another one right here. Play the Muxus. They again cannot counter this. A bit of a shame there's a land on top. Let's see. Can I find another Krenko? I did not find a Krenko, but this allows me to fetch a Krenko. So let's grab this one. Yeah, sacrifice this. Play that after the top, and this is... yeah, it's 3 mana, I guess, right? It will cost me 2 mana, but it produces 1, so let's sacrifice one of these guys. Put a Wily Goblin onto the field. And now I cannot do anything right here, so there's an extra treasure. Go with the Krenko next. The opponent must be so tired of me by now, but I want to make sure I can win this turn. Can I generate more value here? No. Let's activate Krenko. There we go. I'm gonna get rid of 2 of these to shock the Zereth off the board. Cycling, yes, on the Zereth Sun. Time to scoop, opponent. Yeah, they listen. And next I was going to put the Goblin Chieftain down to really push in for a massive amount of damage. I mean, how many goblins did I have? I would have had to sacrifice 2 of these. Did I play a land yet? I think I did. So I would have had 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. No, no. Is it correct? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 16 goblins plus the chieftain itself would have been attacking in. And they could only block 1. It was mega lethal right there. But that was fun. That was fun. We're at a very decent win and a very decent rank now. I will play 2 more games, I guess, and then that's the end of the video. I hope we have some news soon. Concerning the ban list. Come join the Discord. There's a link down in the description, by the way. I will definitely will be chatting about it later on once the announcement is live. I might make a video about it, but I feel there's so many content creators making those videos already. I'm not sure if it really adds any value. I just want to have fun games with everybody. So let's see, Skirk Prospector into a Goblin Matron seems okay. Bit of a shame we don't have a 2-drop and we have a lot of very nice lands. So here we go, Skirk Prospector comes down. Lurrus is always a bit scary to see, but okay, tap land, perfect. And we did not get a 2-drop. Should I go for the Matron now or wait? I guess I will attack in and just wait, right? Can put this down next turn, and then if they don't interact with our board, we even have enough mana to put a Muxus down. There is a Dreadhorde Arcanist. That's a bit scary. Go for the tower or not? If I go for the tower, what can I do here? The Dreadhorde Arcanist, the thing that, and the reason why I'm quiet now is because I think they could potentially have a, what's it called, a Thoughtseize in hand. But I guess I have to go all in anyways. There's no point holding back here, so let's grab the Muxus from the deck. And let's just hope they don't have a Thoughtseize. I mean, if they go for the Thoughtseize plan, at least we will have the mana available to do other things. They claim the first one. Let's not do that. So, sacrifice this one. And they attack in. They can claim the first one again on the Goblin Matron. So we got rid of some claim the first ones, a village rise to sacrifice, a draw 2, that's really strong. But we are not that yet, we are not, certainly not that yet. Let's go for the Krenko. If they want to waste removal on that, that's great. Would be perfect if I can untap with this, tap the Krenko, sacrifice the Goblin, put the Muxus down. So yeah, go for hoping that the Krenko survives a turn. But I think there's a 95% chance that Krenko is just mega dead here. Spark Harvest, they even sacrifice a creature for that. Wow. Wow. Well, okay, fine with me. So I'm gonna drop a mountain. I will take some damage there, but that's fine. Come on, give me some goblins on the top. I'm really scared of a... what's with all the lands? I'm afraid they will draw into a Thoughtseize and still be able to get the Muxus out of the hand, so... Well, how many lands did we take off the deck? So 1 in here, we have 5 on the field, 2 in the hand, so that's 8 lands. Please don't have a Thoughtseize. Okay, there is Roxa, let's drop a land. Come on, please no, another. Oh no, oh no. Well, I take back, please deck, please blast me with another land. Give me a land, please. Okay then, and that's how you want to play it. Well, fine. Well, little do they know that we have another Muxus in our hand. But I guess the Croxa is now coming from the graveyard, right? They were really lucky, like, to be able to pull... Oh, they got greedy. They got greedy. Come on, land. That's not a land. I've seen many lands in my life. That's not one. Oh, there were so many on top as well. Do they go to the bottom? Yes, they do. I mean... Just attack in, I guess, if they want to block. Yeah, they're not gonna block, I was about to say, but now they can double croc, so they can... Oh. Well, they comboed us off. They... Should I leave? Should I just leave? There they go. Like, we got unlucky everywhere in this game. The Goblin Ringleader failed, the stuff we had on the battlefield got removed. They just went full aggro mode. As a Goblin Chieftain, just go blocks, I guess. At least they don't have removal. I can try to pull the game out a little bit. They have everything. They have everything. They have everything today. Fame there, they go in there. I mean, I can block the lures at least, but they are just gonna remove my goblin, I guess, with the Bedevil. Come on, buddy, it's not a hard play. Bedevil the chieftain off the field and win the game. That's the way to do it. What are they doing? What are they doing? Do they have a bug or something that they cannot select the Bedevil somehow? What's going on here? What are they doing? Okay, Mr. Neapolitan. Finally, there we go, and they win the game. No words for that game, no word for that. That was just unfortunate. We lost so much rank with that as well. That was just sickening. That was just sickening what they pulled off. Like being able to consistently make us drop every single thing in our hand like that with all this Croxas was just absolutely disgusting. But I mean, we kept drawing lands. Some games you just feel like the game is stacked against you from the get-go, right? I just feel like this was one of those games where the game just wants you to lose no matter what. Yeah, I will keep it, And the opponent gets to go first yet again. I do not get to go first today. Rest in peace. What does this do again? And if a other token will be put into the graveyard, oh yeah, I don't care about that. There we go. Put the Conspicuous Snoop down and Idyllic Tutor. What are they doing? 9 lives? This what's going on here? I don't know what they're up to. I'm curious. I'm curious what they're up to, but I have no idea what's going on here. We'll put this down and should I cycle this? I mean, I can do it during their turn, right? If I cycle, I don't have mana to do anything else anyways. So yeah, sure, put that 9 lives down. There you go, there you go. And I forgot to attack in there, didn't I? Yeah, I forgot to attack in. But that's fine, that's fine. All we need to do is attack in 9 times. We win the game. My turn then, and I forgot to cycle. And I forgot to cycle. Then this whole thing has caught me off guard so much that I am forgetting about everything. But it's fine, it's fine. Let's sacrifice this. Maybe we can win with a single Muxus here. I doubt it, but we can at least try, right? Oh, that's not a winning hand, is it? So 4 counters on there. We just need a couple more counters on there. But this, yeah, I knew it was gonna happen. I knew they're gonna put this onto the battlefield. Well then, Magic the Gathering. There we go. Well, I'm not gonna give up. What is there anything I can do against this? I don't have my Goblin in the deck that can get rid of enchantments, I believe. But yeah, I'm just gonna have fun a bit then. Let's put this on the battlefield and in we go. Doesn't really work, I guess. Yeah, the Solemnity is just completely blocking everything now. Field of Ruin. They have 47 lands, we are at 45. Cards, I mean. Is this the only win con, I'm wondering? Could this be the only win con in the deck? You know what? I'm gonna wait this out. Maybe they draw something. If they end up drawing anything, then we might end up winning that way, maybe. If they crack the Field of Ruin, I'm gonna decline the search. Because I have no idea what else they could be playing in this deck. Here we go, pass the turn. If it's a second sun control, Immortal Sun comes down. Alright then, so they are going to be turbo drawing. Yeah, sure, put something down. They get an additional land, an additional card. What's wrong with my speech today? I keep messing everything up. I mean, yeah, like they can still lose the game once they draw the entire deck, and with that Immortal Sun they are... Okay, I see. Well, no point trying then. They have a approach the second sun. There we go, another loss. And the rather unfair one, I would say. We got a bit unlucky with the Muxus as well. If we had somehow found a Krenko on top as well, we could have created a bunch of goblins and attacked in that way. Maybe we would have made it, I'm not sure, but oh well, it's nothing to do about it. Let's go to the next game. Right, here we go. Probably the last game for today's video. Sorry, that's a bit of a weird video today. I feel when a announcement is about to happen, it's always a bit of a weird time that you don't really know what to expect. And let's see, this looks good. And we get to go first. Perfect. That Calamity deck, is it even consistent to one we lost to? I really wonder. They mulligan once. Do they mulligan again? I want to see them mulligan as much as possible. They do not mulligan again. There we go. Conspicuous Snoop down. And yeah, we are getting flooded again. I don't know what's going on. Is the game forcing me to lose a lot or something? What is going on here? There's a Muxus, that's kind of cool. But let's go for the Chieftain here. If they want to double block the Chieftain, they are free to do so. Maybe I should not have offered them that trade. Yeah, I was stupid because I have the Krenko now. I forgot about the Krenko. But oh well, so they blocked there. One thing is gone. And eventually we will get to the Muxus play anyway, so it's not a huge problem, I guess. We're just one land shy from pulling it off. Actually, we have a Muxus next turn now, so let's put the Goblin. Not a land. Come on, deck. Stop it with the lands. There we go. We're up against a slow opponent again. Let's see. I guess I will attack in with the Snoop. If they want to trade the Woe Strider forward, I'm perfectly fine with that. There we go. You want to trade? No, they do not want to trade. Alright, and so that next. Yeah, I should not have traded the Chieftain with the last Reaver. That was a mistake. But I could have played the Krenko this turn if so, but oh well. They did not play a land. See, so here's a Phyrexian Tower, gate to the afterlife. I don't think this can be activated anytime soon. They need 6 creatures in their graveyard. There's a lesser tap Reaver as well, and Okay, so I could play this naturally and then sacrifice the Wily Goblin to be able to dig into the deck even deeper. There's a Phyrexian Tower there. The thing I was wondering, like, if I played the Muxus, I would have gotten this one for sure off the top, but I think sacrificing one Goblin here is worth it just to be able to dig one card deeper into the deck. So let's go with this. Muxus comes down now, and oh, that was bad. That was horrible. Yeah, sure. I mean, go in with all of this, I guess, and yeah. They do like this. If they want to trade something, fine with me. If they don't want to trade, up to them. They trade the Reaver, they get a card draw off that. Playing a Mox and getting one Goblin in a deck that is like more than half Goblins just feels super bad. Especially when you've already been drawing so many lands. Okay, here we go, and I think I will win next turn though, because we have the Krenko coming down. Unless they deal with the Chieftain, we should be good here. Do they have anything to clear the board in the graveyard? No, they do not. They do not have anything in the graveyard, I mean. They cannot activate the Gate to the Afterlife. They just played a land, right, so they cannot put a Massacre Girl down either. Plus everything has 2 toughness, so a Massacre Girl wouldn't work anyways. Yeah, they are panicking a little bit, I guess, but kind of works in our favor. Another Gate to the Afterlife. Okay then. Sacrifice that one. Generate 2 black mana. Let's see if they thought Caesars would be a bit bad though. Oh, they made it. Did they now? 1, 2. This is a creature. 3. Yeah, they made it. Cool for them. Cool for them. So they can remove the Muxus then, but doesn't really matter, I guess. I guess they go for the Ravenous Chupacabra here just to get rid of that Muxus, I suppose. Okay. Okay, I did not expect that. I did not expect that. Well, do this then, and I mean, we got a lot of lands. What are the odds of there just being double land on top, right? I mean, we probably find something with the Conspicuous Snoop. My turn. There we go. So, play number 1. Should I go for this? Do we have lethal on board? Let's see, we have 5 goblins. This... I can sacrifice this one for 1. Let's do this. Sacrifice that one. Put the Krenko on the board. Tap the Krenko and go in. This should be lethal. Yeah, there we go. So I was thinking if I should go even wider, but it was not worth it. So there we go. We won that one. Back to nearly 1000. Oh my grind today is really useless. Should I do one more game? How long has the video been recording now? No, it's been recording for an hour, but yeah, the Goblin deck still works, but it seems there's a lot of people playing some very weird jank decks right now, and sometimes that's what we did get unlucky a few times today, but oh well, we won half of the games, I believe. Let's see what's in the store. Nothing useful. Anyways, thank you for watching. Please join the Discord if you haven't already. There's a link down in the description. If you want to sponsor this channel, there is a donation link where you can make a donation with something like PayPal. There's also a link to my Patreon. If you want to support me over there, you can become a member on Patreon. I offer some services as well, like helping you with brewing decks and stuff like that in the higher tiers. But if you just want to support, you can also just subscribe to the lowest tier. That would already help a lot to cover the costs that go into producing all these videos. With that said, thank you for watching. Sorry for a bit of a weird video today because, well, I'm kind of waiting for the announcement right now, and until we have that, I don't really want to spend too much time theory crafting new decks and stuff like that. Anyways, thanks again. See you all tomorrow or the day after with the next video. Take care.